I tell you, Malcolm here, I hope you are doing so awesome. My granddad passed away when I was probably about 14, 15 years old, something like that. He was the kind of person that if anybody needed anything, he'd go down to his workshop and build it. You'd never go to the shop and buy one. If you needed a boat, a pool table, dining table, cabinet, whatever, house, he'd go build one for you. He even bought chisels without the handles on them, and he would turn the handles on a wood lathe himself. As a 5-year-old kid, an 8-year-old kid, a 10-year-old kid, I was wood turning on lathes, I was arc welding, you name it, I was doing it. When I was about 10 years old, maybe something like that, he built a house on a very steep hill in a place called Diamond Harbour out on Banks Peninsula. The driveway was very steep and very windy. And of course, Granddad being Granddad wouldn't bring the concrete trucks in. We would mix the concrete on the property. In fact, me as a 10-year-old would do that. And he fitted a brake onto the wheelbarrow so that I could wheel the wheelbarrow full of wet cement down the very steep hill down to where the concrete needed to be laid. Have you got any idea how heavy a wheelbarrow full of wet cement is when you're a 10-year-old? Oh, that thing weighs a ton, man. I was just hoping every minute that I wasn't going to tip that thing over. There's a lot of things that he had me doing that I thought was beyond me. And anytime I started saying things like, Granddad, I'm only 8, I can't do that. You know what kids are like, they say things like that. He would simply say, can't means you won't. Can't means you won't. I must have heard can't means you won't, I don't know how many times as a kid. And one day he explained it to me. He said, Malcolm, what if you could? And you never even tried. To say you can't before you even try is to give up before you even start. Wouldn't it be a shame if you could and you never even gave it a shot? Because if you were prepared to give it a shot, you'd be surprised what you're capable of. That was back in the 80s. I find myself in situations every week that seem beyond me. And to this day, I can hear Douglas Fraser saying, can't means you won't. What an awesome thing to leave with a kid. And let me pass that on to you. At least try. Give it a shot. Take it seriously. Have a go. Act like you can, because more realistically, you probably can if you just gave it a shot. And you'll be surprised what you're truly capable of. Take care.